First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash, Thawadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, for allowing me to do another video through the Spirit. Thawadi Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, for giving us His truth as worms. Double honors to our apostle elders at Great Millstone, and salutation and blessings to the Ophel elect. I want to get into the book of 2nd Esdras 6 and around the 20th and 19th verse. Actually, the 18th verse. Because the angel is explaining unto Esdras the parable, or the tokens, as they say in the Apocrypha, which is just the prophecies of what will happen in the last days, what will be going on at the end of the world, what would be the signs that look, you're at the end of the present age. Because when you start up at this, at verse 9, he tells you who is going to be in power at the end of this world and who's going to come next. And then as you go further on in the chapter, the angel elaborates unto him some of the tokens or prophecies that he's seen in the last chapter. And those prophecies are what will happen in these end time days, these end time prophecies. So I'm going to bounce around from 2nd Esdras 6 and 5. But they're both good chapters to read. 2nd Esdras is a very, very prophetic book to get into, dealing with prophecies, dealing with the end, dealing with Esau, because Esdras gets a lot of revelations about Esau's kingdoms and his power structures and the end of his kingdoms. But I'm going to start at this. It's 2nd Esdras 6 and verse 8. And he said unto me, and this is the angel, the angel of the Lord speaking. So it's basically as the Heavenly Father is speaking through this angel, which I believe the angel is Uriel. Let me make sure. Double check that real quick. Yep, Uriel. This is 2nd Esdras 6 and verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob hand held first the heel of Esau. So he went back to the beginning, the establishment of the covenant from Abraham unto Isaac unto Jacob and Esau. These are the forefathers who received the covenant of the promise. But when it came down to Jacob and Esau, what happened? Esau was rejected and Jacob was accepted of the Heavenly Father. And Esau would have the dominion over the earth in the end of this world. At the end time, Esau would have the dominion. That's why he was given the power of the sword, the blessing of the sword. And when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world. So Esau, these are end time prophecies, which the angel is speaking about. This is what will be in the end. This will be at the end of the world. For Jacob and Esau, for Esau is the end of the world. What? This current world, this current power structure we're in right now, and Jacob is beginning of it that follows. So when the angel, because Esdras wasn't in Esau's captivity at this time. He was in the Persians and Medes. So at this time, he was in the Persian Mede, but he's telling them when Esau's in power, then we will rule after him. And that's what's going to happen. Esau is in power right now. He's back in power, and we will rule after him. The hand of man is betwixt the heel of the hand. Other questions Ezra asks out not. I answered then and said, O Lord, that bears rule, if I have found favor in thy sight, I beseech thee, show thy servant the end of thy tokens, which is the end of the prophecies, whereof thou showest me part of the last night. So he asked for basically the understanding of the prophecies that he received the night prior. So where do I want to start from? This is 2nd Esdras 6 and verse 18, and it said, "Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them. Let's get this word inquisition. I looked it up the other day, but let's get it again. Inquisition. Inquisition. No. That's not it. Inquisition, a period of prolonged and intensive questioning or investigation. And as you can see, that's happening on the planet Earth right now with the prophets. The Lord has sent out the prophets. We're in court right now. We're in court right now. The Lord is drawing. How did the Lord first start drawing near to the earth? But by sending out his prophets to see what's happening on this bitch, what's going on. And I will begin to make inquisition of them, which they have, which they be that had hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, and when the world that shall begin to vanish away, which we're in now, shall be finished, then will I show these tokens, which those are the prophecies at the end. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. And that's this word being pushed out throughout the world. And how is it pushed out through the world? The internet, this truth, this gospel is pushed out through the four corners of the earth. And what did the Lord say? The end shall come. And now everybody really knows about the Israelites. Everybody knows about this truth. From fucking the United States to goddamn Japan, you know about the gospel. And that's why you see these prophecies increasing more and more, and the fury of the Heavenly Father increasing more and more, because no one's listening, and the Lord is going to eventually bring his judgment. And the children of a year shall speak with their voice. The woman with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old. They shall live and be raised up. And suddenly shall the sown places be unsown, which is what? Famines. Fucking eggs are $8 from, man, boy, $8 for some eggs. And it says, suddenly shall the sown places, which is what? The places where you get your food, the Walmart, your fucking grocery stores, all that. The farms, really, appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And we see a glimpse of that every day, man. Every day, and it's just going to increase. And the trumpet shall give a sound which every man heareth. They shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein, because more evils, more destruction, more famine more hell is going to increase upon the planet Earth. And why? Why? Because the world is changing. The world is being shaken up through this word and through what Edom is doing, man. Really, it's the Lord. But look, I was watching a video with the elder. You pull it up, actually. Where is it at? Right here. This Edomite was complaining about, he was pissed. He's basically mad because he's like, I don't even want to be rich. I don't want to be a billionaire. I don't want to be a millionaire. But he was complaining about how he really can't sustain himself. And that's because of inflation. It's fucking inflation. The money not having any value anymore. This world is falling and is crumbling. And the people of this world are going to revolt, man. They're going to bring chaos because people are tired and pissed off. At that time shall friend fight one against another like enemies. And like the Joker said from that movie with, which one was that? That was one with the dude who died. I think it's The Dark Knight Rises. He said these so-called civilized people, he said, when society collapses, they'll eat themselves. And when this society collapses, you're gonna see what happens, man. As a crunch gets tighter and tighter, you're gonna see these people lose their fucking mind. And this could be the year that happens. And the earth shall, this is the year of all the prophecies coming to pass, Lord willing, man. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours shall not run. Whosoever shall remain of all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation in the end of your world. And the ones that escape are going to be the elect, the ones that have taken refuge in the sanctuary of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in the names of this, in the names of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai in this truth. Verse 26, and the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into a new meaning, being changed from this body, these vile bodies. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which shall have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And something brother Ariella said, the elder Ariella said, in Dallas, truth of the faith is going to be the most precious treasure in these times that we're coming in, man. Faith is going to be more valuable than anything. Having faith in the Heavenly Father, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, is going to become the most valuable thing on the planet Earth, man. And you can't receive that unless the Lord gives it to you. Ephesians 2 and verse 8, for by grace are ye saved. For by grace are ye saved through by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of Yahweh. So faith is going to be the most precious thing upon the planet Earth. And this is an angel explaining unto Esdras what shall happen in these last days. And we see it, man. We see it happening. We see it happening before our eyes, man. This has to be the end of the world. We are in the end of the world. Look at the change that happened from 2019 to 2020. This world has completely flipped in a matter of 4 years. And how much more to the time of destruction, man? How much more is going to happen on the planet Earth, man? Look at the world. People are losing their fucking mind, man. People are going crazy. These people are not sane people. Look at the world. Relationships don't work. Money ain't worth shit. You're always broke. You're always complaining. You always cramped down. And it's not just Negroes no more. It's not just Latinos no more. It's everybody. It's everybody is in a fucking jam, man. Edomites, heathens, they're all and Edomites are pissed, man. They're pissed that they're in a jam because now Edomites are being hated because of being Edomites. This world, the world of Esau, Edom, this present current world is coming to a close. Look at the movies. The movies are trash. The music is trash. We are at the end of this society. We are watching the end of the tokens which the Lord showed Esdras back then, and they're being fulfilled in our time. Isaiah 33 verse 6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. That's going to be our stability. That's going to be our safety. The faith in the Heavenly Father, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. That's our saving grace right there. That's our saving grace, trusting in the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. These people are going to be fucked when these things happen because they have nothing. They have nothing but this world to cling unto, and that's just a bad batch. That's a bad rap for you, because ain't nothing in this world but death and destruction, man. There's nothing here. There's nothing here, man. The angel told Esdras that, and that's the same mindset we should be in. This is not our rest, man. And I was reading that second Esdras. I was like, I'm reading them like, man, we're living in these days. These are the days we're living in. We are here, man. We are here, brothers. We are at the end of this society, And we're about to see the end of this world, man. Just like the angel said. He said, what did he say? He said, the end of your world. 2 Esdras 6 and verse 25. And whosoever shall remain from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and shall see my salvation in the end of your world. The end of this world, man. The end of this world is at hand. And like Peter said, seeing that if all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought she to be with all holy conversation and godliness? That's why it says, whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape, because the Lord has warned his prophet. Hey, the prophets know. The prophets know the future. We're just out here, Lord willing, we be those men. We're warning the people to get, the Lord's returning. This is what will happen as the Lord draws nigh and nigher to the planet Earth, man. Great death, destruction, plagues, famines, hell, pestilence, the wrath of the Heavenly Father, because the Heavenly Father is displeased with the deeds of the people of the earth. This is not going to be a fun ride, man. This is going to be the vengeance of the Heavenly Father, man. And we're watching it, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen very soon. Something's going to give, man. And Lord willing, is this year. But I'm gonna close it off. Lord, I hope this lesson was edifying. We're doing the right thing, man. You people in the world have no idea what's about to happen. So with that, all praise be to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakwadash. With that, shalom.